Full football is back, and Rangers, they dropped the ball, didn't they, in the lunchtime kickoff here on a Sunday. Rangers, Aberdeen, one each. Rangers didn't deserve anything for that game for me. And you can talk about hitting the bar, good saves, the Kyle rules and all that, but you know what? I'm fuming. I'm angry. It's a catastrophe. To quote certain people, to quote Hugh Keevins, it's a catastrophe because Rangers should have been winning this today. I mean, if they're serious about actually taking the fight to Celtic, they need to be winning these games. It's as simple as that. They didn't. They were awful. It's the same characters. Borna Barisic should be made to walk home from Aberdeen. I know it's far, but you know what? Maybe that would be the final nail in his Rangers coffin. Completely crippling his legs with a big massive walk home, and he'll never. But Clement will be forced not to play him. Play Define, play Dujon still in that position. I don't give a fuck what you do. Where's Yilmaz? Is he injured? I think he might be injured. Was he on the bench? I don't care if Yilmaz is on the bench. We're shite. And you know what? As great as it was yesterday, you know, I was laughing. Oh yes, the mighty Motherwell getting a draw against Celtic. But Rangers have dropped the ball here. You know, I laughed about Celtic yesterday, but at the end of the day, I had this feeling in the back of my head that, is this Rangers team truly going to capitalise? And no, they haven't. They have absolutely blown it away. And if we're being honest, even since Gerrard came in, like this era where we've been close to Celtic, we've won the league. We've won one trophy. We might win the League Cup. You know, good European runs. I remember those early years, there were so many times where Celtic did drop points and we just failed to capitalise, man. And it just feels like another thing. And see, in my review, I didn't even mention once about the gimmick that Aberdeen try harder against Rangers. And obviously they do. You know, the levels that Aberdeen shown today compared to Parkhead, it's night and day. Yes, home away against their rival, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to sit here and use that as an excuse, because I think if you start using that as an excuse, it's fucking embarrassing. I mean, if Aberdeen are up for the game, then why don't we make ourselves up for the game? So anyone that's using that excuse, get in the bin. You know. Now, I know people are like, oh, but Dundee United do it as well. Well, then it's up to, we're fucking, our team is worth millions more than Dundee United. I know they're not in the league, and Aberdeen. What's the excuse? What is the actual fucking excuse, right, for us to sit here and blame it on Aberdeen trying against Celtic less than they do against us? Because see, at the end of the day, Celtic beat them 6-0. Celtic drew yesterday. Our incentive should be that Celtic drew yesterday and that we have to capitalise. We have to win every single game up until that next Old Firm game. And did we do it? No. We bottled it. We blew it away. Like this team knows all too well. It's a fucking joke. This weekend should have been putting the pressure on Celtic. The fallout for this weekend should be Rangers have capitalised. They've closed the gap on Celtic. They win their game in hand. It goes to within 3. And, you know, there's so many games in between now and the next Old Firm. And who knows, maybe Rangers could win that and go ahead of them even by a couple of points if Celtic drop more. But no, who's come out of this weekend smelling like roses? It's Celtic. Of course it's Celtic, because the gap remains the same despite the fact that they've blown a late lead in added time against Motherwell at home. Now, the egg should have been on Celtic's face, but instead, what have we got on our face? It's not just egg, it's fucking dog shite. It's sheep shite up in Aberdeen. That's what it is. It's mince. And anyway, may as well get into the game. So Clark boots it straight at Butland. It's an alright save, but I mean, come on. I mean, if he doesn't save this, it probably undoes everything he's done this season. Alright, that's a wee bit of an over-exaggeration. But then Miovski scores, and see all the fannies out there that they look up their noses to like Duke, Miovski, Van Veen, and Shankland. I'd rather be bringing these guys off the bench than fucking pishy pants Sam Lammers. I mean, he has that chance. Free header, 6 yards out, straight at the goalie. It's unacceptable. You know what? That is the difference. And it's not me trying to say Danilo would have scored it, even though he has scored a few headers. Not me saying, obviously Dessers wouldn't have scored it. He's mince, right? And see, Morelos missed his fair few headers as well, and over the years people have missed headers, but that's when you need people to step up, and this guy's just not it. It's a waste of money, pissing it in the wind. Sam Lammers getting the fucking bin, and it's the state of affairs that we are in when this guy is doing that, when this guy is coming on. And you know, it's not all on Sam Lammers, because let's be real, we shouldn't be relying on like a 97th minute header to win the game against Aberdeen, but the fact remains is we did. And chances galore, but we never really looked like scoring. I mean, we're hitting the ball left, right, and centre, but what was it doing? Nothing, nada, mince meat on a stick. It was shit. Make no mistake about it. And that's it, troops. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. I really, really don't. The penalty, it was a penalty. He was pulling him back. Very similar to the Mikey Johnson one yesterday. I said that was a penalty, so this was a penalty as well. And yeah, 2 points dropped for Rangers. Both Old Firm teams are pish, but one has got a winning mentality and one is used to losing. And you can do the math, you can do the equations, you can do the working out about which team's which. Because Rangers are mince, and that's Fog Football signing it for now. I'm sure there'll be fallout on this.